7 ways to protect your financial information from online scammers.
7 ways to protect your financial information from online scammers. 7 ways to protect your financial information from online scammers.
As online shopping heats up ahead of the holiday season,
As online shopping heats up ahead of holiday season,
consumers should be aware of an increasingly common scam called e-skimming, the FBI warns.
Consumers should be aware of an increasingly common scam called e-skimming, the FBI warns. Consumers should be aware of an increasingly common scam called e-skimming, the FBI warns.
Here are 7 things you can do to keep the financial information secure now.
Here are 7 things you can do to keep the financial information secure now. Here are 7 things you can do to keep the financial information secure now.
1. Use a virtual credit card. Use the virtual credit cards when shopping online.
1. Use a virtual credit card. Use a virtual credit card when shopping online.
Credit cards offer better protections for consumers.
Credit cards offer better protections for consumers. Use virtual credit cards when shopping online. Credit cards offer better protections for consumers.
Debit cards act essentially as cash, whereas if a
Debit cards act essentially as cash.
thief uses your credit card, no money is actually taken from you.
Whereas if a thief uses your credit card, no money is actually taken from you. Debit cards act essentially as cash, whereas if a thief uses your credit card, no money is actually taken from you.
2. Pay using a third party.
2. Pay using a third party.
It's smart to pay through a third-party processor like PayPal or Venmo if the retailer's site gives you that option,
It's smart to pay through a third-party processor like PayPal or Venmo if the retailer's site gives you that option. It's smart to pay through a third-party processor like PayPal or Venmo if the retailer's site gives you that option.
there's no personal information to steal.
So that there's no personal information to steal. 2. Pay using a third party. It's smart to pay through a third-party processor like PayPal or Venmo if the retailer's site gives you that option, so that there's no personal information to steal.
3. Keep your tech updated.
3. Keep your tech updated. Keep your tech updated.
Consumers should keep their internet browsers and phone and computer operating systems up to date to ensure that the sites you use are automatically encrypted and secure.
Customers should keep their internet browsers and phone and computer operating system up to date to ensure that the sites you visit are automatically encrypted and secure. Consumers should keep their internet browser and phone and computer operating system up to date to ensure that the sites you visit are automatically encrypted and secure.
4. Be careful with gift cards. Scammers are now stealing
Be careful with gift cards.
gift card balances. McElroy notes. Who checks their gift card balance?
Scammers are now stealing gift card balances, McElroy notes. Scammers are now stealing gift card balances, McElroy notices.
Balances on a daily basis.
Who checks their gift card balances on a daily basis? Who check their gift cards balances on a daily basis?
Elroy says, thieves get a lot longer to hide.
McElroy says, thieves get a longer to hide. McElroy says, thieves get longer to hide.
5. Watch out for phishing emails.
5. Watching out for phishing emails. 5. Watching out for phishing emails.
Emails might be a phishing attack that gives scammers access to your financial information.
Emails might be a phishing attack that gives scammers access to your financial information. Emails might be a phishing attack that gives scammers access to your financial information.
Always be wary of incoming communications, McElroy says.
Always be wary of incoming communications, McElroy says. Always be wary of incoming communications, McElroy says.
6. Regularly monitor bank accounts.
6. Regularly monitor bank accounts. 6. Regularly monitor bank accounts.
Nowadays, consumers are wise to regularly check card statements and set up credit.
Nowadays, consumers are wise to regularly check card statements. Nowadays, consumers are wise to regularly check card statements.
Credit card and bank account withdrawal alerts.
And set up
If you receive
credit
an alert about a purchase you did not make,
and set up credit card and bank account withdrawal alerts.
immediately alert your bank and credit card issuer.
If you receive an alert about a purchase you did not make, immediately alert your bank and credit card issuer. If you receive an alert about a purchase you did not make, immediately alert your bank and credit card issuer.
7. Keep tabs on your credit report.
7. Keep tabs on your credit report. 7. Keep tabs on your credit report.
On top of your bank and credit card statements, if you see something that's amiss, you'll want to dispute it immediately.
7. Keep tabs on your credit report. On top of your bank and credit card statements, if you see something that's amiss, you will want to dispute it immediately. On top of your bank and credit card statements, if you see something that's amiss, you will want to dispute it immediately. Dispute 对什么什么表示异议，对什么什么提出质疑。Dispute that, dispute something, dispute whether, how. Few could dispute that travel broadens the mind. Few could dispute that travel broadens the mind. It is disputed whether the law applies in this case. It is disputed whether the law applies in this case. It is disputed whether the law applies in the case. Question, deny. Question, deny. Amaze. There's something amiss in their relationship. There's something amiss in their relationship. 不对劲的，有问题的 amaze 形容词 wrong. On top of 除什么什么之外 he gets commission on top of his salary. In addition to, he gets commission on top of his salary. In addition to, keep tabs on 监视密切注意 It's always possible to keep tabs on everyone's movement. It's not always possible to keep tabs on everyone's movement. Monitor. Keep tabs on credit card report on top of your bank and credit card statements. If you see something that's amiss, you will want to dispute it immediately. Keep tabs on top of, amiss. Regularly monitor bank accounts. Nowadays, consumers are wise to regularly check card statements and set up credit card and bank account withdrawal alerts. If you receive an alert about a purchase you did not make, immediately alert your bank and credit card issuer. Withdraw. You can make withdrawals of up to $250 a day. Withdraw 提取银行中的款。I'd like to withdraw $205, please. Alert. a bomb alert, a fire alert, caution, warning, alert 警觉的、警惕的 ，to alert scientists spotted the mistake. Alert 向什么什么发出警报，既是名词又是形容词又是动词。Alert. The school immediately alert the police. The police regularly monitor bank accounts. Nowadays, consumers are wise to regularly check card statements and set up credit card bank account withdrawal alerts. If you receive an alert about a purchase you did not make, immediately alert your bank and credit card issue. Withdrawn. Watch out for phishing emails. Emails might be a phishing attack that gives scammers access to your financial information. Always be wary of incoming communication, McElroy says. Phishing 网络钓鱼、网络诱骗 an email that is likely a phishing scam. Phishing 同音异形词 farming wary, cautious, wary of somebody, wary of something, wary of doing something. Be wary of strangers who offer you a ride. I'm a bit wary of driving in this fog. I gave her a wary look. Watch out for phishing emails. Emails might be a phishing attack that gives scammers access to your financial information. Always be wary of incoming communication. McElroy says. Be careful with gift cards. Scammers are now stealing gift cards balances. McElroy knows who checks their gift card balances on a daily basis. McElroy says. Thieves get a lot longer to hide. Balances. Reminder, my bank balance isn't good. On a daily base 基准 on a regular base, on a permanent base, on a part-time base, on a temporary base, on a daily, day-to-day, weekly base, 按每天、每日、每周一次的标准。On a daily base, balances. Keep your tech update. Consumers should keep their internet browsers and phones and computer operation system up to date to ensure that sites you visit are automatically encrypted and secure. Encrypted 加密的 encrypted File store in encrypted form. Encrypted. A call will be digitally encrypted to make eavesdropping impossible. Eavesdropping impossible. Encryption. Secure encryption of data. Decrypted. Encrypted. Pay using a third party. It is more smart to pay through a third party processor like PayPal or Venmo if the retailer's site gives you that option, so that there's no personal information to steal. Processor 负责加工处理的人或事物，处理器 processor. Food processor 食品加工商，食品加工机。He is a lone processor with a back processor. This computer has two processors, but only one keyboard. It is smart to pay through a third-party processor like PayPal or Venmo if the retailer's site gives you that option, so that there's no personal information to steal. It 是形式主语，用的是 it is 加 adjective 就 to do something。真正的主语是 to pay through a third-party processor like PayPal to Venmo。Like PayPal or Venmo 是接宾短语做后置定语 a third-party processor。If 引导条件状语从句 ，so that 引导结果状语从句。There be to steal 逻辑宾语是 personal information。 Pay using a third party is meant to pay through a third-party processor like PayPal or Venmo if the retailer site gives you that option so that there's no personal information to steal. Processor 处理器。1. Use a virtual credit card. Use the virtual credit cards when shopping online. Credit cards offer better protections for consumers. Debit cards act essentially as cash, whereas if a thief uses your credit card, no money is actually taken from you. Virtual 虚拟的、模拟的 virtual world. New technology has enabled development of an online virtual library. Real actual. Debate on the debate side of an account. On the debate side, a negative result will be that the new shopping center will increase traffic problems. On the debate side, credit act as 充当起什么什么的作用。Can you act as interpreter? The padding acts as a cushion if the player falls or it hits by the ball. Whereas, 然而但是 whereas some of the studies show positive results, whereas others do not, though. Debit cards act as essential as cash, whereas if a thief uses your credit card, no money is actually taken from you. 主句是 debit cards act essentially as cash. Essentially 修饰谓语动词 act, whereas 表转折，后面引导本句是主从复合句的状语从句。复合句主语是 no money is actually taken from you if a thief uses your credit card. Debate virtue. As online shopping heats up ahead of holiday season, consumers should be aware of an increasingly common scam called e-skimming, the FBI warns. Here are 7 things you can do to keep the financial information secure now. Heat up. The election contest is heating up. Hot up. E-skimming 电子盗刷 E-skimming scam 盗用。It is estimated that skimming now accounts for almost 50% of credit cards fraud. It is estimated that skimming now accounts for almost 50% of credit card fraud. 7 ways to protect your financial information from online scammers. Scammer 诈骗犯骗子 Scam 诈骗骗局 It's scam. He got involved in a credit card scam. Scam 诈骗骗人骗取某人钱财。A guy scammed old pensioners out of their savings. Cheater.
7 ways
to
to protect your financial information from online scammers. As online shopping heats up ahead of holiday season, consumers should be aware of an increasingly common scam called e-skimming, the FBI warns. Here are 7 things you can do to keep the financial information secure now. 1. Use a virtual credit card. Use a virtual credit card when shopping online. Credit cards offer better protections for consumers. Debit cards act essentially as cash, whereas if a thief uses credit cards, no money is actually taken from you. 2. Pay using a third party. It's smart to pay through a third-party processor like PayPal or Venmo if the retailer site gives you that option so that there's no personal information to steal. 3. Keep your tech updated. Consumers should keep their internet browser, their phone and computer operating system up to date to ensure that the sites you visit are automatically encrypted and secure. 4. Be careful with gift cards. Scammers are now stealing gift card balances.
Who checks their gift card balances on a daily basis.
McElroy says, thieves get a lot longer to hide. 5. Watch out for phishing emails. Emails might be a phishing attack that gives scammers access to your financial information. Always be wary of incoming communication, McElroy says. 6. Regularly monitor bank accounts. Nowadays, consumers are wise to regularly check card statements and set up credit card and balance and withdrawal alerts. If you receive an alert about a purchase you did not make, immediately alert your bank and credit card issuer. 7. Keep tabs on your credit report. On top of your bank and credit card statements, if you see something that's amiss, you will want to dispute it immediately.
Seven ways
to protect your financial information from online scammers. As online shopping heats up ahead of holiday season, consumers should be aware of an increasingly common scam called e-skimming, the FBI warns. Here are 7 things that you can do to keep the financial information secure now. 1. Use a virtual credit card. Use a virtual credit card when shopping online. Credit cards offer better protections for consumers. Debit cards act essentially as cash, whereas if a thief uses your credit card, no money is actually taken from you. 2. Pay using a third party. It's smart to pay through a third-party processor like PayPal or Venmo if the retailer's site gives you the option so that there's no personal information to steal. 3. Keep your tech up to date. Consumers should keep the internet browser and phone and computer operating systems up to date to ensure that the sites you visit are automatically encrypted and secure. 4. Be careful with the gift cards. Scammers are now stealing gift cards, card balances notes. Who checks their gift cards balances on daily basis, McElroy says. Thieves get a lot longer to hide. 5. Watch out for phishing emails. Emails might be a phishing attack that gives scammers access to financial information. Always be wary of incoming communications, McElroy says. 6. Regularly monitor bank accounts. Nowadays, consumers are wise to regularly check card statements and set up credit card and bank account withdrawal alerts. If you receive an alert about a purchase you did not make,
alert your bank and
credit card issuer. 7. Keep tabs on your credit report. On top of your bank and credit card statements, if you see something that's amiss, you'll want to dispute it immediately.
Why does cilantro taste like soup
to some people?
Cilantro is an herb
from the freshly leaves coriander plant, Coriandrum sativum. This plant is a member of a parsley family, and the herb is also known as Chinese parsley and Mexican parsley. In the UK and some other places, you will see cilantro called fresh coriander leaves. Cilantro is a tasty herb to most people, a pleasing combination of flavors reminiscent of parsley and citrus. The herb is a common ingredient in many cuisines around the world. However, some people found cilantro revolting, including famously the chef Julia Child. Of course, some of this dislike may come down to simple preference, but for those cilantro haters for whom the plant tastes like soup, the issue is genetic. These people have a variation in the group of olfactory receptor genes that allow them to strongly perceive the soapy-flavored aldehydes in cilantro leaves. This genetic quirk is usually only found in a small percent of the population, though it varies geographically. Interestingly, places where cilantro is especially popular, such as Central America and India, have fewer people with these genes, which might explain how the herb was able to become such a mainstay in those regions. East Asians have a highest incidence of this variation, with some studies showing that nearly 20% of the population experiences soapy-tasting cilantro. There is some evidence that cilantrophobes can overcome their aversion with repeated exposure to the herb, especially if it is crushed rather than served whole. But many people simply choose to go with their genetic inclinations and avoid its soapiness all together.